Legal dispute over investment risks put Pi Network cryptocurrency under scrutiny. Meanwhile, Pi Network faces stricter crypto regulations in Belarus as government moves to combat cybercrime. Hi there everyone, welcome to another session on Crypto Credo. Before we start discussing what is on today's menu, remember to like, subscribe, comment and as well as to hit that notification bell to get the newest updates. Now let's start discussing. A highly notable and significant legal case has recently come to light, involving Vince McPhillips, a prominent figure, and Pi Network, a well-established cryptocurrency entity, along with its co-founder, the esteemed Dr. Nicholas Kokkolis. This court case has shed light on alleged investment risks and potentially fraudulent practices within Pi Network, which have been a subject of concern for many. According to documents filed in the legal proceedings, a contentious email exchange took place between Dr. Kokkolis and McPhillips, in which Dr. Kokkolis purportedly intimated that McPhillips' equity could be diluted if he failed to participate in forthcoming investment rounds. This email has become a crucial piece of evidence in the lawsuit, as McPhillips contends that it constituted an implicit threat against his holdings in the company, implying that his stake in Pi Network could be diminished or devalued if he did not comply with the demands outlined in the email. This legal battle has far-reaching implications, as it raises important questions about the transparency and fairness of Pi Network's business practices, and whether the company has engaged in potentially fraudulent behavior to coerce investors into participating in investment rounds. As the case unfolds, it is likely to have significant repercussions for the cryptocurrency industry as a whole, and may lead to increased scrutiny and regulation of cryptocurrency entities to protect investors from potential risks and threats. Previously, Vince McPhillips had acquired a substantial and significant portion of Pi Network, a prominent cryptocurrency entity, through the purchase of an enormous quantity of 500 million shares at an exceptionally low price of merely $0.00005 per share. This transaction, which had effectively granted him a considerable stake in the company, has since come under intense scrutiny and examination by both experts in the cryptocurrency field and longtime users of Pi Network, stirring and fueling suspicions of underhanded dealings and potentially fraudulent activities. The core and crux of the issue lies in the subsequent actions taken by Dr. Nicholas Kokkolis and other company founders, who are accused of engaging in tactics aimed at diluting the equity of existing shareholders by issuing new shares at a value significantly below the market rate, thereby disproportionately increasing their own stake and control in the company. According to the allegations and claims made, such maneuvers and actions have allowed Dr. Kokkolis and his associates to gain control of an overwhelming majority of approximately 97% of Pi Network, leaving McPhillips and potentially other investors with diminished influence, value, and stake in the company, thereby raising important questions about the transparency, fairness, and legitimacy of Pi Network's business practices and the concentration of power among its founders. This turn of events has sparked widespread concern and debate within the cryptocurrency community, with many calling for increased scrutiny and regulation to protect investors from potential risks and threats. As the legal battle unfolds, it is likely to have far-reaching implications for the cryptocurrency industry as a whole, highlighting the need for greater transparency and accountability in the sector. Legal and market analysts who are closely monitoring the developments in this high-profile case are emphasizing that the actions alleged, if proven to be true, would not only constitute a profound breach of trust and confidence with investors but also potentially cross the threshold into the realm of fraudulent activity, which would have severe legal and reputational consequences. The apparent lack of transparency and the failure to properly disclose these significant changes in the company's equity structure, which had a profound impact on the value and influence of existing shareholders, could be deemed a violation of legal standards and investor protections, potentially exposing Pi Network and its leadership to legal and regulatory repercussions. The outcome of this lawsuit is likely to have far-reaching and profound implications for Pi Network and its leadership, particularly in how cryptocurrency ventures manage investor relations and equity distributions, and may set a precedent for the industry as a whole. As the case progresses, it will undoubtedly be observed closely by both investors and regulators who are concerned with maintaining the integrity of financial dealings in the rapidly evolving digital currency space, and may lead to increased scrutiny and calls for greater transparency and accountability in the sector. The potential consequences of this case could be significant, and may lead to a re-evaluation of the current regulatory framework and investor protection measures in place, in order to prevent similar disputes and ensure that investors are treated fairly and with the transparency and disclosure they deserve. As such, the outcome of this case will be closely watched by all stakeholders in the cryptocurrency industry, and may have a lasting impact on the way business is conducted in this rapidly growing and evolving space. In a momentous and far-reaching decision, the Belarusian Ministry of Foreign Affairs has taken a decisive step towards combating the escalating and increasingly sophisticated menace of cybercrime and illicit financial dealings by introducing a comprehensive and robust legislative measure specifically designed to regulate and oversee cryptocurrency transactions, thereby safeguarding the integrity and stability of the financial system, protecting the interests of citizens, and preventing the misuse of digital currencies for nefarious activities. As a key component of this initiative, a new law has been enacted, effective immediately, which explicitly prohibits peer-to-peer (P2P) transactions involving popular cryptocurrencies such as Bitcoin and the Pi Network's native coin IOU, a move intended to prevent the exploitation of digital currencies for illegal purposes, including money laundering, terrorist financing, and other illicit activities that pose a significant threat to national security and economic stability. This significant announcement was made public via an official post on the Telegram platform on July 2nd, marking a crucial milestone in the government's ongoing efforts to clamp down on cybercrime, ensure the transparency and accountability of financial transactions, and uphold the highest standards of regulatory oversight in the cryptocurrency space. By implementing these measures, Belarus is demonstrating its unwavering commitment to tackling the growing threat of cybercrime, protecting the integrity of its financial system, and ensuring a safe and secure environment for citizens and businesses alike. And the impact of this new law will be closely monitored and scrutinized by market analysts, legal experts, and other stakeholders in the coming days and weeks. As the legislation takes effect, its implementation and the public's reaction will be closely monitored, and success will likely depend on striking a balance between security concerns and the promotion of technological advancements and financial freedom. This bold move by Belarus marks a significant step into the complex and ever-evolving digital financial landscape, aiming to secure a safer economic environment while navigating the challenges of modern technology and privacy. Given that cryptocurrency is often unpredictable, you may be wondering what makes it valuable. Cryptocurrencies are not typically supported by a central authority in the same way that fiat currencies or other government-sanctioned mediums of trade are. Government support may boost consumer confidence in the value of a currency and give a large spender and collector of the money. However, because cryptocurrencies are largely decentralized, their value is derived from various factors including supply and demand, production costs, availability on exchanges, competition, governance, and regulations. The value of cryptocurrencies, like the value of everything else that people want, is determined by supply and demand. If demand grows faster than supply, the price rises. For example, if there is a shortage, grain and product prices rise. If demand remains constant, cryptocurrencies follow the same supply and demand principles. When demand exceeds supply, cryptocurrency increases its value. A cryptocurrency supply method is always known. Each cryptocurrency discloses its token, minting, and burning plans. Some cryptocurrencies have systems in place to burn old tokens in order to keep the circulating supply from becoming too high and delaying inflation. To burn a token, transfer it to an unrecoverable address on the blockchain. Each cryptocurrency has its own monetary policy. See you all in the next video.